In this video, I'm gonna go over 5 fragrances that really blew my mind. These fragrances are quality, they're standout fragrances, they're definitely gonna give you an edge. Stick around, it's coming up right now. Welcome back to another video, 𝗥𝗿𝗄𝗏 here. In this video, I'm gonna give you guys 5 choices in fragrances that will really up your game, help you stand out, really make a difference in your whole appearance, in your approach. Incredible fragrances. We do this every month. I go through hundreds and dozens of fragrances every month, and every end of the month I usually give you the best choices, discoveries for the past month. So this video is going to be about February, the top 5 best fragrances I encountered in February of 2024. So let's hop right into it, shall we? By the way, in the past few videos you've seen me talk about, or not really talk about, but you've seen on the screen here a transition that talks about GrowitUp. GrowitUp.co is a company that I've been working with for the past few videos now. They've been helping me with the editing process. If you're looking to up your game, we're talking about up your game in fragrances, so here's another one for you. If you're looking to up your game when it comes to editing, when it comes to social media engagement, SEOs, marketing, all things considered to help you grow your social media. Maybe you're a fragrance aficionado or a fellow fragrance reviewer like myself. If you're looking to up your game and really enhance your approachability when it comes to social media engagements, they are highly recommended by yours truly. As time becomes more scarce, I rely on them to do a great job when it comes to editing. Communication is amazing. The turnaround time is impeccable. Check out GrowitUp.co, details below. Thank me later. One of my favorite discoveries here in February was Carner Barcelona's Ibiza Nights. Now, if you're looking for a great, uplifting, bright, citrus, fruity fragrances, for the upcoming months, spring and summer, this is one that most likely will make a lot of top lists for me in the upcoming months as the weather gets warm. This is Ibiza Nights from the house of Carner Barcelona. And this is a great citrus, floral, ambery kind of a fragrance. It's a citrus aromatic fragrance with a backbone. There are floral components, tons of citruses, Mediterranean citruses up top. This fragrance is 100% androgynous, gender-free, unisex. Anybody can rock it and rock it well. It is one of those citrus, but also attention-grabbing. I have to tell you, there is a boozy note up top here that's almost like a mojito, like a tropical fruit drink. Develops this floral aromatic kind of a heart. And to dry down, it's this really incredible, long-lasting citrus bomb of a fragrance. Ibiza Nights, for those nights where you really want to leave a mark and have him or her remember you for months to come. Loving this stuff, guys. Next up, a familiar brand that I talked about many times here on the channel, and I'm revisiting some of their fragrances that are less known, or at least to me, fragrances that I didn't give the time of day. Now I'm really discovering some other incredible gems from this line. And this is one from their Dark collection. I think it was released a year or two ago. From the house of Amour Oud, this is Sumptuous Flower. Now, the name might sound a little bit feminine because it's talking about it's a flower, it's floral scent. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a feminine scent by any stretch of the imagination. This is one of those, and the reason why I'm choosing these fragrances here for this list, because I wanted to make sure either a guy or a gal, no matter what you're into, these will be great for anybody to rock. Now, Sumptuous Flower, I'm not really a floral type guy, but there's so much more going on in this fragrance. It's not just a floral fragrance. They're calling it Sumptuous Flower. It could have been named anything else, because when you first spray this on, yes, there is a floral note here that's a little bit bitter, definitely very floral, but there's also a very nice resinous, deep and dark, fruity kind of nuance to the fragrance that really makes it very unique and just incredible to wear, especially right now as we get into the springtime. I think this is perfection. Early fall, so springtime, all throughout spring. Summertime, early summer, yeah. Heat of the summer, not so much. And then early fall, I think, will be the best times to wear this fragrance. But one thing is for sure, if you rock Sumptuous Flower, you're going to be the best smelling guy or girl in the room, I promise you. I love the duality of this fragrance because it has solar notes, fruity notes, and floral notes, but it also has some dark woods in the base. There's oak moss here. There's so much going on for this fragrance. It's such complexity. And to be honest with you, me not being a huge floral guy, when it comes to my fragrances, this is a woody, floral, musky type of a fragrance. It's very carnal, very sensual. I am really, impressed with Sumptuous Flower, and I highly suggest you guys, if you're looking for something really unique to set yourself apart from everybody else, you're gonna smell incredibly unique And like I said, you're gonna be the best smelling person in the room, period. Check out Amr Oud's Sumptuous Flower. Of course, I'll have this listed below. Long, performance is incredibly long lasting. I'll have everything listed below. If there's any codes or discounts associated, of course, you can find those in the description of this video. Released a few years ago, here's one that I really didn't have much, time with it. And I finally started wearing it this past month. This is perfection if you like a spicy, woody vanilla kind of a fragrance that's very unique and exotic. From the house of Lorenzo Pazzaria, Italy, this is carbonara. Just like the food itself, the carbonara pasta, this stuff is addicting. You can't get enough. The more you smell this, the more you're gonna love the way you smell. The more people smell this on you, the more they will not be able to get enough of you. Look at the sprayers, beast mode. The beast mode is the performance here as well. This is vanilla, spices. There's a gorgeous, note of pepper, black pepper up top with rum. It's boozy, it's spicy, it's vanillic. It is absolutely sensational. Resins, amber, sugar cube, sandalwood. There is a hint of oud here as well to make things a little bit more animalistic and interesting and also a little bit mysterious. This is a beast of a fragrance, ladies and gents. Resins, smoke. to give you a little bit of ground points so you can kind of understand what this smells like and how good this is. If you took Phantom from Kilian, but you added more fruit notes to it, more boozy rum, more resins, this is what carbonara is about. It's taking that black Phantom kind of a vibe, if you're familiar with the Kilian fragrance I'm talking about, but you make it fruitier, boozier, definitely more resinous and smokier. That's what you're gonna get, guys. Carbonara. This is fantastic for the weather right now. But you can actually potentially wear this all year round, providing you control the application and sprayers. This could be something that will really set you apart as a great signature scent, making you smell unique, elevated, refined. Carbonara from Lorenzo Pazzaria, guys. Don't snooze on this brand. This is a brand that you're gonna hear me talk about a lot. I talked a lot about it last year, but I'm really diving into more of their creations, and the more I dive into this brand, the more impressed I get. Check this brand out, come back here and thank me later. You're gonna find some incredible jams, fragrances that are long lasting, exotic, intoxicating. You're just not gonna be able to get enough. Next up, I wanna highlight a fragrance brand from France. The brand is called 𝗲𝗏𝗏. Beautiful presentation, love the metal, medallion here that you have. It does have a magnetic opening, so this does stick together as you open the fragrance. It has another compartment here that when you open up, it has actually another travel bottle of the same fragrance that you can carry with you, or you can carry with you if you travel, because the actual bottle itself is very, very heavy. It comes in this metal. If you think Parfums de Marly fragrances are heavy, wait till you hold this in your hand. This is 𝗿𝗏𝗏 de 𝗏𝗏, and this is basically an oud and rose fragrance. And of course, you're gonna hear me talk about oud and rose fragrance. You're gonna be like, that's another oud and rose combination. Yeah, right, sure, another oud and rose combination. Come on, Max. We've had so many of those over the years. How unique can this be? So this is where you're wrong. If you try this fragrance, you're going to really appreciate what I'm talking about, because this is not your ordinary oud and rose combination, guys. This stuff is absolutely killer. And the smell itself is absolutely incredible. If you do love rose-based scents, you're gonna love this. There's no questions about it. As soon as you smell this, it's gonna be love at first sniff, because the rose here is so naturally made. It's one of those picture perfect roses. It just smells fantastic from beginning to end. And you have all these resin, spices, woody components. This is a phenomenal scent. The oud here is done in a way that's not overbearing. It's not too medicinal. It's not fecal at all. It is a powerful yet very well balanced and elegant type oud kind of a fragrance. You do have Davana, you do have patchouli, you do have vanilla, and you do have cedar. So the combination of notes along with the oud, the rose combination, makes for an extraordinary, incredible, woody floral type scent. Again, I'm not a huge floral kind of guy, but the oud here is done to perfection. The combination of notes, this is, I have to say, one of my favorite oud and rose based scents out there. Period. I would love to smell this on my wife, but so far I've been trying this myself and testing this myself, a little dressier situations, and this has given me a lot of positive attention. So I'm going to bring you guys attention to this brand, 𝗿𝗏𝗏, and especially this 𝗿𝗏𝗏 de 𝗏𝗏. This fragrance here is one of my favorite discoveries of the year so far. I'm going to get deeper into this brand, and as I find different things, if they're worth mentioning, of course, I'm gonna bring it to the channel here and share it with you guys. But the nose behind this fragrance is Karine Vachon Spanner, which has made incredible fragrance creations for Amouage, just so you can kind of see the quality attesting to the creator, the nose behind this fragrance. And if you want me to give you a little more of a starting point so you can kind of understand what this smells like, think about Portrait, especially in the dry down, from the heart into the dry down. This stuff smells very similar to Portrait of a Lady from Frederic Malle. So think about Portrait of a Lady from Frederic Malle, but this is not as transparent, not as ethereal as Portrait of a Lady, because you have the oud here, the woody components. So it's a more powerful, woodier and spicier Portrait of a Lady from Frederic Malle. That's how I would describe this. So needless to say, this stuff is absolutely incredible. And speaking of incredible, you can find 45 to 50 exotic, unique, and exclusive niche brands at Fragrancepedia.com, which I've shared here with you on the channel a few times already this year. It is my go-to if I'm looking to find fragrances that are off the beaten path, that I don't hear much people talking about. You guys know it, in the channel here, I don't like to talk about more of the same. So Fragrancepedia is a one-stop for me when it comes to finding fragrances that are unique, exclusive, exquisite, exotic, from all over the world. Like I said, 45 to 50 brands to choose from. Fragrancepedia.com. Use my code MAX10, get 10% off at checkout. Another thing about Fragrancepedia.com that I love is the customer service is amazing, but also with every single order and purchase, you will get 2 to 3 free samples shipped with your order. In other words, you'll be able to discover even more brands. Do me a favor, as you discover new brands from Fragrancepedia.com that you haven't even heard of, please feel free to come back here and let me know which brands you guys discovered that I should check out myself, because they have so many brands and so many different fragrances that your help will also be appreciated. Of course, if you guys find something incredible, I'll bring it here on the channel and help others just like you guys. So thank you so much. That was Fragrancepedia.com. Check it out. Use my code MAX10 and discover incredible, exotic, and unique niche brands that I myself still discovering and looking forward to discover more in 2024. Now, one that I discovered late last year that made this list here as the best discovery I made in February of 2024. And of course, I am diving more and more into this brand. This brand is a niche brand from Turkey. From the quality of the bottles, the detail, attention to detail is incredible. This is Nishand. I talked about this fragrance brand with you guys. This is called Jupiter, and this one is going to be a leather style fragrance. You guys know I love incredible sprayers. You guys know how much I love my leathers, my boozy fragrances, my tobacco-based scents. This is a leather fragrance that will just rock your world. There's so much going on for this fragrance. In the opening, as you spray this fragrance, it's gonna be leathery, boozy, and fruity. This is a stunning juice. You have frankincense, you have raisins, you have patchouli, you have vanilla in the base with cedar and woody notes like sandalwood. It's creamy as it dries down, opens up big, bold, full, tension-grabbing, head-turning. I get an oud note here as well, which is one of those semi-medicinal oud fragrances, but it's gonna give you this volume, this texture that's gonna be so exotic, along with the fruity notes, the vanilla, the cedar, patchouli base. This is an incredible leather style fragrance. That's why I'm wearing this leather jacket today, because I am rocking Jupiter. In fact, I'm gonna reapply some more. You don't need more than 3 to 4. This stuff is beast. It's gonna project. It's gonna give you incredible sillage. This is a 10+ hour, 12+. If you spray your clothes, forget about it. It'll be there the next day. Guys, check out Nishand. This is a fragrance brand that I'm really in love with. Jupiter is a fantastic fragrance. This to me is perfection for the weather right now, fall, winter, and early spring. As it gets really hot, this will get cloying. Of course, I'm gonna be sharing more fragrances with you guys over the next few months for the year of 2024. When it comes to a fantastic, woody, spicy leather, ladies and gentlemen, Jupiter is no joke. Check this brand out, check this fragrance. Maybe get a discovery kit or decant to live with the fragrance. That's something I always recommend. Don't rush and buy expensive bottles if you don't have to. My samples from perfume.com, I try it, I live with the fragrance. When I love it, I know it agrees with my body chemistry, my settings. If it's right for everything I'm looking for, then I go ahead and pull the trigger. But you guys can check out perfume.com, check all the fragrances that I talked about in this video, and thousands to choose from, indie, designer, and niche. Use my code MAX12, save big, of course. Everything will be listed below along with codes, making your life easier from a fragrance lover to another. Do me a favor, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to show your support, leave a like, subscribe for more, hit the bell so you get these videos straight into your feed, and of course, share in the comment section of this video your favorite discoveries of the year so far. Something that you discovered and tried for the first time in 2024 and just blew your mind. Be sure to share in the comments. I'd love to read your comments, and of course, I will see you right back here with another video very soon. Take care.